one of my technicians called me up one day and he's like, hey, I made a really big mistake. And I was like, what'd you do? I left this pump on, it wasn't pumping, and I had to change the settings on it and put it up to full blast basically to get it working again. And then once I get it working, I forgot to turn it back down. And I was like, okay, well, how long was that? What's it supposed to be set for? Like, how much chemical did we actually use? And he told me, and well, overnight we used a month's worth of chemical, and this stuff was pretty expensive. So instead of panicking, I started thinking about like, okay, how do we deal with this? Like, first of all, have you gone out there? Have you shut it back off? Like, turned it back down? Number one, to stop this overuse. Get that taken care of first. How much do we have left? Are we going to run out? Like, let's get another order on the books to start getting it here so we don't run out, because if we run out, that's way worse than overusing it. And get the immediate needs taken care of. And then once we got that all taken care of, I started looking through the computer, looking at all the data like on the system, like, okay, we overfed this chemical like crazy. What did it do? And digging through a lot of the data that I hadn't gotten to understand that system a whole lot yet, but what I had learned, I was able to spot actually a really good trend with the data that showed by overfeeding this chemical, it had a really good positive result. And so I figured that out and then started doing some math on, okay, this positive change, what does that mean in terms of dollars and cents? So what did that change in the refinery process? And as it turns out, this, I think it was like a $50,000 use of chemical overnight turned into what could be annualized as a $50 million a year improvement in refinery yield, or in other words, like more product going out the door on the back end instead of being wasted and burned off. So a $50,000 mistake with clear thinking and calm, rational approach, and then digging into some data turned into, hey, we just accidentally figured out how to improve the bottom line for the refinery $50 million a year. So not a tragedy, but that was some badassery in action there.